Hello chaps and chapettes. Today I'm going to do a video response for a video I was tagged in about a month ago, so better late than never. I was tagged by jmemmerson, or James for those of you IRL, and I now have to list 10 things, in no particular order I think, that make me happy. Here goes. Number 1. Doctor Who. Now, not only is this probably one of the best written and most obviously long-running shows of all time, for me also it has a kind of a personal edge to it, because it was watching Doctor Who at the tender age of about 4.5 that I first had the idea, people can get paid for this? That looks like fun. I'll give this acting lark a try. Number 2. Jump cuts. No, but seriously, number 2 is acting. Any of you who've done even the smallest amount of acting will be able to attest to the fact that being able to not only tell but embody a story and pass on that story to other people, often in a very profound and moving way, is one of the most rewarding and empowering experiences possible to have. 3. This poster. Now, not only is it bloody cool, but for me it represents what's best about Notified Terrier and internet communities in general. I could have just said for this one, the internet, but I really think that a community that can bring something like this into being is something that is truly awesome, in that it inspires awe. So what exactly are you making here, Dad?
I am making this recipe here, Spanish egg gratin. Is the main course, which is essentially spinach, a layer of, covered by a passata with onion and pepper added to it, but flavoured with Spanish paprika, the smoked paprika, give it that flavour. And that goes on the top of there, and then eggs are put on top of it, raw, and then it's put under the grill until the eggs are cooked, and then grated cheese on the top.
Okay.
To finish it off.
Cool.
And this, I'm cooking lemons up to make a lemon cake.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
You should put the recipe for that on YouTube.
And this, the raspberries is for a coulis to go over the cake.
Cool. That was number 4, and it's really hard to actually sum up in one clip. But what I was trying to get across was the relationship I have with my parents. Now, my mum doesn't really like to be filmed, but she and my dad have been a understanding, compassionate and nurturing source in my life, often when nobody else was. And it is largely thanks to them that I'm standing here today, even when you leave out the obvious. But that brings me to number 5, which is my home, where I live. It's just nice here. Number 6, creating things. Now, it's a simple pleasure that I'm sure my dad could probably wax far more lyrical about than I could, to be able to take something, take some raw materials, and to, with your own hands and your own ingenuity, turn them into something completely different. Is, again, like, I suppose, is, again, something that's rather satisfying. Points if you can guess what I'm making. Seven, video making. I suppose the same thing I said about creating things in general and acting could be applied to this, but also I feel the community and the means by which they're shared, YouTube, is a unique and wonderful thing. 8. Video games. Now, I know James said something about video games in his vlog, but again, video games have been one of the things that have been with me for probably the longest. I remember one of the first video games I ever remember playing was PGA Golf for DOS, or Ancients, and if any of you remember either of those, I'm impressed. I then moved on to Doom, and I've always been a PC gamer, but I think that if I couldn't be an actor, then the only other profession I'd really want to try would be games tester. So there's that. 9. Blog TV shows. Like the comment section, only better and more instant. There'll be a link in the doobly-doo. Go and subscribe if you feel moved. 10. What do I do for 10? Surprises. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that, and now I've got to tag 5 people. So, I'm going to tag Biker Mike 55, DeFi Normal, Vegetarian Found, Little Miss Comedian, and Duessa 2000. I look forward to seeing your videos. Bye. DFTBA.